What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Saturday night. We are here live for SICKO Saturday, so all the questions, comments, topics, whatever you have on your mind, I'm here for it. So we're going to talk some birds, some Jags. We're going to beat the hell out of some cats again this week, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, but we've been breaking it down all week here. We've been talking about all the injuries, everything else under the sun, but I'd love to hear your thoughts, and that's what this show here is about tonight. You, the fans, so whatever you sickos have on your mind, let's hear it. Taking it all in, and you guys always have crazy stuff. You're off the wall, and I love every damn second of it. So let's rock and roll here tonight. Hope you're having a great weekend. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing. All that stuff really does matter. And, well, since, good old YouTube wanted to demonetize me, well, we're just rocking and rolling here with freedom in our eyes. Dude, like an eagle with a tender wing. I don't know, man. They're out to get me. But I'm all right with it because I have you sickos on my side. And this season, by the end of it, we'll be back in business. And I promise you, we'll have the open discussion for what you channel members usually had. I'm just going to open it up to the public. We're going to do something. I'm figuring it out, but you guys will have opportunity to get your own little graphics made there and be part of the show. And I always try to make you part of the show regardless. I always try to answer everything you guys are asking, but I just want you to feel like you're part of it, and always appreciate you guys that were members. And you guys are always welcome to support. I've told you the PayPal and all that great stuff. Venmo, you guys are nuts. But if you'll ever want to support, you just let me know. But I'm always here for it. I'm here for you guys as you're always here for me. So let's go, baby. Are you ready to see the birds put a beat down on Doug Peterson and these Jaguars? Let me know how you're feeling. Let me jump over here to the comments. I'm ready, man. I'm feeling it. And let's have to go. Tiffany starting us off. A true sicko in the building. And it truly is a SICKO Saturday. We are rocking and rolling here, almost 9 o'clock, and I'm ready to see, the Eagles go out here and play another complete game. We talk about the offense, defense, special teams, and, waiting for the development, understanding the injuries on offense, development on the defense. A lot of things that we've been patient with, and obviously you heard me freaking out for Cooper DeJean for most of the beginning, but I understood it. He was injured. You had to give him time to develop, get things right, and after the bye, sure enough, we got him. We're feeling good, right? The defense is looking good, offense. And anytime, in any week, things can happen, man. You got to watch out. So it's the NFL. But next man up, we've continued to do that with Mailata out and Goddard out currently. And obviously we were missing AJ and Devontae. And, you find ways to win some of these bad games, but you find ways to put beatdowns on teams like the Bengals. And that makes you feel pretty damn good. Let's up and go. Appreciate you, China. Hope you're doing well. And, dude, it's my internet was being really weird here, and I really didn't understand what was going on. I had to restart my computer. It just, and then I was talking to my brother. He's trying to help me out with getting me an SUV, and it's just wild. So now I'm like trying to figure out what I got to do on Monday, try to get a loan, and I'm just like, God help me. But Samuel, my man, appreciate you tuning in, and my dude, thank you so much for your support, everybody. All of you guys have been awesome so far. And look, I told you, they're always going to do stuff like this. They've tried to take down, my Facebook. They've done it with Twitter. They successfully did it. They're going to try it with YouTube. And that's all right, man. People are weird. And that's all right. But you guys are awesome. And you continue to show support. So love you, man. And appreciate all of you guys. And just tuning in, man. It really means the world. So thank you, guys. Anything that you do. But, any of you that want to, and again, I hate even saying this or asking this, but now, without them allowing me to make any kind of money, it kind of sucks because I pay for all these damn things. And to produce these shows, create these graphics. And if you guys want to help with that, that's great. But that's like the PayPal, the whatever stuff you guys are using. I have them. But you guys are too kind. But love you. And let's rock and roll. That's not what this is about, but you guys are cool. So can't thank you enough. Just want to say that. But you guys are ridiculous. But let's effing go. You know it. I'm working my ass off doing what I can. And hey, don't forget it. I've been seeing it on a few times. I've seen a couple people like, what the NFL record, 14 sacks by the Eagles, actually. So, hey, maybe we break our own record. Feeling frisky here, are we? But they got rid of their left tackle. hey, why not have a sack party? I'm all about it. We talked about it. I'd like to see a few sacks here in this game, and I think we will get them. But, 14's a lot. 16, woo. All right. Hey, you're feeling it. I'm feeling it. I want to see Trevor Lawrence in the dirt, and I think that's going to happen. I'm sorry, Doug, but we're here to whoop your team's ass, and welcome home. Welcome home. And you do, and I really can't thank you guys enough for that. Yeah, it's really weird, and I wrote him a thing and was like, dude, it's one of those things, just think if you're me, how maddening that is, because I try not to complain about all the people that take my shit, and it's just okay, whatever, I can't do anything about it, you know what I mean? So I've just given up, let people, and that's cool. I've always tried to say, I'm here to help people, it's just weird, whatever. But people get weird, and then all of a sudden, I think it's because we were talking about equality the other night, and obviously you start talking about things that are outside of football and real life, people start getting offended, and it's hey man, I'm sorry that I stand for the rights of everyone, and I just think that it's wild that the times we're living in. So they're going to come after me, they're going to, whatever, but what they got me with, and it was whatever you guys saw, I posted it, but it was wait, I'm taking content. I make all of these graphics. I do all this work, and people but I was you're kidding me. This is a joke, right? This has got to be a joke, dude. So I'm all right. I'm just trying to stay cool about it. I don't know what else I can do about it. It sucks. It does. It was a nice, extra little income on the side, man. I worked my ass off to get out of this debt that having this awesome disease has caused the craziness of my life, and finally trying to get back on track and, talking about it. I've been saving up, trying to get a vehicle here and just doing things where we had to sell so many things. It just, I'm not here to complain. I'm just saying and then they want to take from me. It's bro, I've been to hell and back, bro. My life has not been, and I'm not here to complain again, but come on. Can you target somebody else? Can you leave me alone? Just let me talk with my sickos. I want to talk some birds. I don't know why that upsets people. I guess because I don't, enjoy the misinformation and the weird stuff. And I never agree with, what people repeat from the media. And I know people get upset, but it's dude, I'm just going to give you my analysis. What I feel and know is going on, and none of the weird stuff, dude. I don't get down with the radio stuff or the ESPN stuff. They're just, I don't. Congrats, no doubt. Let's get those sacks, baby. To be Doug Peterson, would you be open to bringing it back next season? Nick Sirianni's in here. No, Nick Sirianni will be here. So Dougie P wants a role in the offense. That'd be intense. I always love Doug Peterson, though. This team rumble. I'm ready. And I talked about it this week. Look, they're banged up. They're trading away their left tackle. But it's the NFL. Anything can happen, and you never know, man, when it's next man up and these younger players or veteran players are finally getting a chance, get an opportunity to step up. And, sometimes there's no tape on them, or, you never know what could happen here. So you don't want to get ahead of yourselves and understand that anything can happen. But just like we talked about last week, I expect this team, as the better team, to have the game plan to beat them. And I think you can do that to any team in the NFL when you have the roster we do. And I've talked about it thoroughly this entire offseason, throughout the season, even as we struggled at times, that we weren't really struggling as much as people were trying to say. And I mapped out exactly what was happening and what was coming. And it's I'm very excited about this team, and I still think they can win the Super Bowl. And I've stayed true to that because I believe they will continue to develop together and get better as a unit. And that's on offense, defense, even the special teams. And we've got a lot of talent. Anaya Smith coming back, Sidney Brown coming back so that helps the offense, the defense, the special teams. So many little things where it's yeah, and some of these guys like Smith and Jalix Hunt and Johnny Wilson, we've talked about, love to see their future, but we've got to be patient with them. And unfortunately, we don't have much beyond it. So when people get hurt, these kids get thrown in the fire. And a lot of times people are, it was a bad draft pick, he's a bust, everybody sucks. And it's well, dude, let's just stay patient, let these kids develop, and let this team figure out their identity. And I think that they're doing that right now, and I'm excited. I'm ready to see them have that dominant game that we've continued to talk about. We should be able to dominate anyone. Things happen, but that's what we talk about, cleaning up the turnovers, the stupid penalties, and just stupid mistakes, the missed tackles on defense. And I told you, that stuff would come in time on defense when you talk about not having to think and react and just being able to react. I talk about that, for, years. I always try to emphasize that when talking about defense, when you're adding a new system, especially one that's complex like this. And it's been for a few years with the multiple scheme defenses, but now you have Vic Fangio, the Godfather, but it's different. So you've got different things and new players and young players that have never been part of this system. So a lot of things that needed to be worked out, and that's what they're doing right now. What's going on, Trey? Appreciate you tuning in, man, and sorry to hear that. Hopefully that comes back soon, and definitely some hot tea will help there, and I hope she gets better soon. But love to see you guys in here. Appreciate you. Whatever you guys are feeling about this game, let me know. I'm still pumped up. They can do whatever they want to me. And yeah, man, it is. It sucks. But I didn't die when they thought I would. I didn't give up when people thought I would. So I'm all about it. Come get it, baby. I'm just like Jalen Hurts, man. And that's why I love the kid from the beginning. And I try to have that mindset where it's just like, whatever you're going to throw at me, I'm going to just terminate it, because he is the Terminator. And I like to believe that it's just only going to make me stronger. So as Liz says here, let's go. And I'm all about that feeling, baby, because, Dougie P, the special place in my heart. I love the man. I do. But I am going to feel so bad for you tomorrow, seeing you on the sideline just destroyed, because we're going to whoop that ass. And I've talked about their talent on offense, still with their backs and shutting them run down and not letting Trevor Lawrence stink and dunk with Evan Ingram and doing things where, look, this is the NFL. These teams figure out, hey, this is what we're good at. This is what we can attack. They're bad at. You do that. So you never know. But with this defense, we should be able to shut them down, make them one-dimensional, get to Trevor Lawrence, and take away these receivers that, God, Gabe Davis might be their number one, maybe Parker Washington. So they elevated, we talked about Trammell helping in the return game for them. They're really hurting here. So we should be able to go after that. And look, on defense, Josh Hines-Allen, Trayvon Walker there on the edges, that's a nice duo. And we got to step it up here and do our thing like we've done the last couple of weeks. Offensive line's been improving with the injuries, still stepping it up. So continue to do that. And look, yeah, they may have great linebackers too, but you run that damn ball right down their throats. I'll preach it to the dead die. That's just run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. G-Fish, let's effing go. Appreciate you all tuning in here. Oh, my God. That sucks. Wow. Holy hell, Magic School Bus coming at you. Really sorry to hear that, Tiffany. Hopefully insurance helps you out and you get that figured out. Yeah, that's intense. I'm glad you're all right, though. Team can beat the Eagles. Yeah, and right. You've heard me say it. It's just when we clean up those mistakes, we can beat anyone, and we will win the Super Bowl. You just got to clean those things up. So let's do that as we have, and continue to do that, and continue to just be the Philadelphia Eagles, the best team in the NFL. And I don't give a damn about Andy Reid and the Chiefs, bro. I want them. I want that revenge. Yes, give it to me. I want to see Jalen Hurts beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I'm ready for it, baby. I'm ready. Ryan Kelly Green last time Gabe Davis was here. Didn't end well for him. That's a great point. He was on the Buffalo Bills last year. But, this team, I think it's going to be awesome seeing a lot of these young players and new players wearing that. And on that note, the Eagles teased us a little bit. I'm excited. I love it. It takes me back, but they have a nice little change to the color now. Not as dark, but a twist of the old. Like, I love them. And you see here, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, and man, it's going to look awesome. Saquon Barkley tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for this game. Ready to see this team hungry. And I think they will stay hungry. And I think they've continued to improve and continue to shut those haters up. So I'm all about it. I like to see the Eagles use. Hey, that's what we were just talking about here. And I don't want Cooper at punt return, as I've continued to say the last couple of weeks here. And as I was just mentioning there, Nia Smith, being patient coming back from an injury, but helping out there would be great. So, I 100% agree there. And, Tiffany, horrible. But I hope you guys are having a great week beyond that. And if you're going through anything, just know we'll rise above it. Better times are ahead, right? And yeah, dude, I hate when people say that kind of stuff sometimes, especially when you're like going through something. It's like, yeah, F you, dude. Like, but you know what? Like, it's crazy how much you really just have to have that mindset and just be like, yo, F it, dude. There's nothing I can do except for what I can do. And beyond that, I'm not going to let it ruin what I've got going on right now. F that. Let's rock and roll, dude. We move. So you guys are awesome. And I just want you to know I'm always here for you. So not trying to preach, just letting you know life sucks sometimes, but we rise above it together. I'm going to beat the dog. I'm all about that notion because I feel the same way, just like with Tom Brady. Oh, greatest of all time. Little jerk. I didn't finish that. Yeah, we'll just keep it a jerk. But beyond that, I waited 13 years for those cheating ass bastards. And boy, did we get to take down the evil empire. And oh, it was sweet. Now, I didn't like it in that moment, right? But 13 years later, it got better. I didn't. Oh, I hope you don't have to wait maybe just 13 hours for you, right? Let's just keep that idea in our heads. But Patrick Mahomes, I'm not waiting 13 years. We'll wait a few here, and we're going to whoop your ass. So that's what I'm all about here. That would be like 3 years, right? I think. Wasn't that when we... I don't know, whatever. But I would love to do the same, 100% with you. And they truly are. I love them. I'm going to be rocking my Hertz one tomorrow. Cannot wait. Ooh, Sean, I like it. I like it. I have some really cool ones, I guess. I guess off the field would probably be getting to go to the Eagles carnivals. That was I think for some reason, whenever it pops out to me is being at a carnival. And one of the first people that I walked into was, and he was only an Eagle for like a couple of years, but Irving Fryer. And I remember that was like right at the age when like I was real young, but I got like Madden. And I remember just going home and like thinking this dude was the greatest wide receiver ever because he talked to me, signed my little book. So that was probably the coolest thing for me. But Kelly Green, just to me, Randall Cunningham is probably watching him and being like the fact that I can just sit here and remember being enamored with this dude and having like the action figure, having like everything Randall Cunningham from his jersey to, dude, I mean, the obsession was real. And I think, being a team, not knowing, growing up blind faith, right? Just loving the Eagles. That's what I was taught. But I think watching them and not understanding why my dad was pissed or anybody else, because Buddy Ryan doesn't know how to use Randall Cunningham. I'm just thinking, holy shit, this guy is unlike, any other player I'm watching here. But little did I know, this dude was like literally changing the game. So I think that was pretty cool. But I don't know, man. I think hanging out with my dad would probably actually be thinking like right now, everything I'm thinking of is like seeing my dad taking me to the games, going to the vet, being there with my brother or sister or my uncle, whoever we were going with, my cousins. I think any of those. Now, I can't say that I really have one that sticks out. Like, I was trying to think as I'm talking about like things that are popping in my head, but I don't know that there's one I could say is my favorite moment, but any moment being at a game with my dad, even if they were losing, I think that was so when you see Kelly Green, I don't know what you think of, but to me, it's like those moments with my dad, and I am not about to cry. I just literally have not been able to get my voice back this week. But, dude, no, great memories, great thoughts, and hanging out with my family is something I truly miss. So that's a great question, dude. What's your favorite moment? What do you guys, is it a game that sticks out to you when you think of Kelly Green? Is it a certain family member? Is it a certain time with something going on in your life that time? Like that was pure innocence. That was, when did the Eagles change, right? I think I was 12 when we changed to midnight green. And what's sad is I'm at the point now, I'm 38, where, I can't really remember too much. It's crazy to me that I can remember certain things from like being like 4 or 5, something like that. But I can't remember what I was talking about 30 seconds ago sometimes. Like, don't get old, kids. Don't get old. But let me know your favorite Kelly Green moment, because Sean brought up a really great question here. And I love that, man. And, I was lucky enough to see Reggie for a spell there, Randall for a minute, and then there were tough times, really tough times being an Eagles fan growing up. But I think another thing to me, what Kelly Green was when things got tough, it didn't matter. Like, you never turn your back on the ones you love. And like, my family's been through a lot. I've been through a lot in life, but that's something that, like, being an Eagles fan, that's to me, like, when I talk about, how people, talk about the Eagles or do things or follow the media. And it's like, yo, dude, you're not going to talk trash about the Eagles. Like, that's what we do. Like, that's not for these bandwagon ass fans, these flip floppers that come out here when this is a damn good team, bro. And just, a week or two ago, people were talking about firing and trading everybody. It's like, dude, I'm not going to stand for it. I've seen real bad teams, dude, like Rich Kotite, like teams that and I've had to hear my grandfather, my father, my brother complain about so many players, coaches, and yet we loved them with all of our hearts. But it was us, we together, that were pissed off at the Eagles. And we didn't allow the media or any of these shitbirds to sit here and crap on our Eagles. So to me, it's family, it's overcoming adversity together. I think Kelly Green means a lot to me. So another, people slandering it, I hate it, I'm angry. And it's like, well, you're just angry. People are happy. And that's weird. But, for me, it brings joy to my heart, even though we weren't really good for most of that time. But, like, I was so lucky to see Randall Cunningham, like, and just be purely obsessed that blew up my whole life. Like, I was playing football, watching football, playing on video games. I was obsessed. And I think we all can see today that what that's led to, because I've continuously stayed obsessed from that moment. Like, dude, I love it, dude. And I've always been a weirdo. You can ask anybody when that knows me personally, when I got Madden, like, I'd be insane with the entire NFL, though, not just the Eagles. Like, I'd know every single person on every roster, move it like I was, Rain Man here when it comes to football. Like, just, dude, straight insane. So it took, almost dying and weird shit happening in my life to finally start a channel here. And, obviously social media and things growing. But how crazy, dude, how far we've come in life. So sorry, dude, that opened up a can of worms in my head, dude, Sean. But great question, dude. Great question. And looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say on that, because that's awesome. And that's right. That's right. And always had that and love to overcome it, and it sucks to go through those things, but to be able to overcome so many things in life and be able to say you're still here and you're still a good person and trying to help others and do things where it's like, it's not easy to do that in this world. And a lot of us go through stuff. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a great person. I'm just saying, like, it could go the opposite way. And for me, I used to drink a lot, so I just didn't care. And now I try to care all the time, not just about myself, obviously, something I never did before, but still continue to care about others. And but that dog mentality is always going to be there to take on those challenges. And you guys know I'm different. I'm not somebody that just sits back and takes shit on the chin and, votes and prayers. Like, baby, I'm going to give you it all. And we're going to take action. We're going to stand up for what's right and do things about it. And I've always been proprietor of truth. And did I say proprietor right there? Because I don't know what just came out of my mouth, but I'll be real with you. The truth will set us free. And that is something I stand on, baby. And this world's a wild place, and a lot of people could use that mentality. So we're going to keep trying to show it, right? That's what our team does. So I'm all about it. Let's go. Just go to those Eagles Carnivals, Mike Quick. Hell yeah. That was one of my dad's favorite. It's cool. Like, he still goes to some of these things. The last one, well, it wasn't a carnival. I just went to like we do our fantasy draft at the link. Hollis Thomas was there. Dude was supposed to come on the show. Hasn't responded back. Hollis, get back to me. But Jason Avant there. So, dude, but yeah, I know my pop would probably sit here and say Tommy McDonald and, some real greats that he loves. But, dude, those carnivals were awesome. Like, I have a book, and I think it's at my sister's house, because I remember just like a couple years ago, they were like, we found your little, it's like football skin, the pig skin, dude, literally wrapped in this little notebook. Like, it's a zipper type, John. And the whole thing is just like I remember one of them was like Mike Mamula, and there's so many, dude. There's a lot on there, but it was really cool. Old school, dude, real old school. I think I got Ricky Waters in there too. Oh yeah, baby. But great memories, dude, at that place. Great memories. I love the link though too. New memories, right? And good stuff, dude. Great stuff, Sean. Appreciate you getting that in there. Dream to be, yeah, I'm with it. Totally with it. We'll sign Rodgers long term. I want it. You've been hearing me talk about him for over a year. Love the kid. That's why I wanted him to get the opportunity this year. And I was a little bummed out at the beginning of the year that he got hurt, but he's here and he's getting an opportunity. He's going to show why he needs to be the future with Quignon and Cooper. You've heard me since the offseason say that's my dream, those three. And we're here. So let's rock and roll. Remember Randall's hair salon again, New Jersey, and being there? Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. That is so cool. Dude, Rocket Randall, what a cool dude. And he was taking like the NFL world by storm, right? It wasn't just, the Eagles. Everybody loved him. And we were lucky to have him. I'll be real with you. It sucks. Never got to take it all away. But then I remember growing up and just watching this. Well, we're not going to talk about the one place he went because that's just pure disgusting. But seeing him on the Vikings with Randy Moss and Chris, you got to be shitting. Not cool, man. Not cool. And then Dante Culpepper stepped in. Holy hell. I'm getting old. Old as hell. But that's really cool, Tiffany. Really cool. I'm a new fan. So my favorite Kelly Green memory is like the Bills game. No doubt. And there's a lot of people that didn't grow up with it. So that's wild. Wild. That's crazy. That's really cool. My mom would be the same way. She'd be like, who's that? Yeah, that's so funny. Really neat memory, I'm sure. I've really way more memories though with the Midnight Green because, obviously this old brain, you're talking, 30 years almost now. Like, what the 26 years is what it would be. Let's not go too far. Let's just call it 26 for what it is, but still. Holy shit. Hey-o. Don't get old, kids. Favorite moments just remember me in my childhood. The times that made me hardcore. You guys were on a great background. My man. Sean, see? That's exactly what I'm talking about. And my brother, if you know him, he definitely taught me some toughness. My dad, he battled with cirrhosis and a lot of things. So he taught me toughness for sure. So I've always tried to have that mindset. And we did that with our team too, but it's always been that way. So that's why I say, I truly bleed green. Like that's what we do in these parts, man. We don't deal with these little whiny ass Cowboys type fans. We're diehards around these parts, and that's what I was brought up to know. And like I was just saying there a little bit ago, that's growing up with a team that was not good. It builds character, man. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you stay true in sports, even when my teams weren't good. I had to be, the captain, had to be the leader there that I was put in place to be and stand there and get these guys to rally. And, you don't want to just sit there and you guys suck. We need to get rid of you. You need to quit. I hate you all. That's not going to work, man. Got to motivate people and get them going. And I really helped me in sports and life. And then obviously turned into a little bitch in high school and started drinking and being an ass clown. So things happen. But, dude, we're back. We're back in business. And we're here to say there's birds all day. So that's a mentality. And I'm so sorry that I'm not able to talk or breathe here. This is not an endorsement for old Arnie Palmer. Trying to cover it up there. And sorry, I needed to do that. Can't talk. But, dude, great stuff, man. Great stuff. And obviously we're 100% on the same page because obviously you heard me saying, that's beautiful, dude. But that's it right there. And my pop included, dude, just awesome times growing up an Eagles fan. Like just being an Eagles fan where you really go through it. You do. Rocket Brand. Yeah, a lot of people say that, and that's what's up. Wish I had fallen in love with the Eagles sooner. Hey, you're here now, and we know the love is real. So and we make new memories, right? That's what we're talking about. I posted it. If you guys saw, it has like 8,000 views on my channel. Holy shit. But yeah, that little snowflake there with his little homophobic slur, being a dick clown, he got what he deserved there from Kelsey. Man, my ears are like, I can't. I don't know what's going on with me, guys. I hope I'm not getting sick. Son of a... I hate when the cold comes and tries to take my soul from me. Oh man, but yeah, they are little shitbirds, and it is what it is. I'm glad he didn't go further than that to make it worse for himself. But at the same time, I wish someone was there to give the dude a little sweet chin music. That's just my opinion. But yeah. But look, guys, we're going into this game, and the wheels are rolling. This offense should be able to put up points. This defense should be able to shut them down, get after them. We talk about, let's create some turnovers. We really haven't been doing that. Get some sacks. Let's get some turnovers tomorrow. Let's go whoop some ass. I think that's going to go down. I'll be here for a pregame show. I'm trying to think of when I'm going to do it because I'm going out to breakfast with Chelsea. And then, I don't know. I think I'll be back, and I'm going to do it more toward the game. Like, I wanted to wait till the game inactives, so it would be like around 2:30, 2:45. I don't know, though, because everybody will be watching football and playing with their fantasy, right? So we'll see. I'll fit it in, but maybe I'll just do it in the morning before all the games. We'll get hyped up for the game. Then we'll talk post-game. Either way, I enjoyed talking with you guys tonight. Sean, thank you again for that awesome comment there, man, and question, and getting it rolling there. That was great stuff. But, dude, this game, like we've talked about all week, no reason you shouldn't be able to go out and whoop some ass. So go check out those videos, man. Got behind enemy lines, you want to know about them. You want to check out the top matchups, get to know everything under the sun, and then all the matchups pretty much that you're going to be watching here. But we break it all down. But I'd always love to hear your thoughts. Whether it's on that video, this video, watching it now, watching it later, whatever's going on, I'm always down to talk some birds, and you know it. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. You have any final thoughts or questions? I am going to get rolling out here. I've got some time to spend with my beautiful lady here, and don't get much of that. So going to get to that. But, yeah, if you guys have any final thoughts, questions, and, again, you're watching this later, always feel like, you're part of it. I want to hear from you. And you guys got score predictions, questions, whatever it is. Let's hear it. And I know you will be. I know you will be. It's a 4:00 game. So the inactives come out an hour and a half before. So, yeah, I'm going to do my best to try to do it in the morning, I think. I think that's what I'm going to try to do at some point, because I'll be doing whatever in the morning. Get back like morning, afternoon-ish, almost-ish. You get what I'm saying. That 11 to 12 window maybe. So we'll see. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll make a post about it. I'll let you guys know what's going on with this game. But, yeah, if he needs any kind of security, I'm for hire. The guy you met with Lane Johnson's trainer, and I could do some work. So, dude, wild times we're living in. But look, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're having a great weekend. I am definitely beat up. Got a little bit of rest. Got to sleep in. Didn't have to wake up 5 a.m. today. Oh, yeah. That was beautiful. I had to work last Saturday. Boo. But having a good weekend. Hope you're having a good weekend. Ready for tomorrow's game. Hope you're ready. See those birds whip up on those Jags. Hope to see you for the pregame show. And if not, then I better see your asses post-game. Always make those bad boys directly after the game. Got to give me about 5-10 minutes. Sometimes we just got to bring her all down. But look, you guys are awesome. And if you need anything, you know I am always here for you guys. I know you're always here for me. So I always say it, but I mean it. Whatever's going on, you need a friend, you just want to talk some birds, whatever it is, I'm here for you. But let's get excited. Kelly Green's out tomorrow. Oh, I cannot wait to see Saquon, the young guys out here rocking that Kelly Green for the first time. It's going to be truly, truly beautiful. I know I can't wait. Love to hear how you're feeling about it, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I've got for you. And I know you will be. I know you sickos are always tuning in. So thank you for taking the time on this Sicko Saturday night. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit that like button. You can always share this stuff, subscribe, join the family. But I know it's usually you sickos in here, and I know you're always doing that stuff. So thank you for that. Have yourselves a great rest of your Saturday night. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!